And then the hyena regretted having to ask, "Where does your grandmother live?" And so, eventually, after yet another 2-hour session of pantomime, Cougar replied, "I'm taking it to my grandmother's house." And yeah, right. And the grandmother's house is somewhere through these trees along this path.
Yeah, I'm going around the trees, around the path with the lighting fixture.
And then skipped off.
Not skipped off.
Good stay. So the big bad blind hyena said, "Well, I know a shortcut to get to Little Red Riding's grandmother's house. Because, you know, that's near my internet chat room. So after stumbling about the woods and hitting more than a fair share of these trees, he walked into the door of grandmother's house. Yes. Maybe a little unexpectedly there. So the loud clatter awoke grandmother, who was asleep and sick in her bed. As you can see, her hands probably fell off to the hook tree, and she has hook hands now. So she woke up and went to the door and opened the door, trying to open the door. She had special door like hook hand modifications and stuff. And so, oh, it's a big bad hyena who apparently can't see me because he's looking at the wall. But the hyena soon learned that she had really pointy, sharp hands. So the big bad hyena came in and said, "So, Grandma, has Red arrived yet?" And she said no, and then proceeded to eat her. And then clean the floor because it was a mess, and you know, didn't want the blood stains all over the carpet. So, making a big smeary mess on the floor, he assumed that it was all clean, and fell asleep in Grandma's bed with the hook hands.
See that? What's left is your milk.
That's right. You look really pretty in Grandma's dress right there. So, Red came skipping through the woods and came upon Grandma's door. Da 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 da.
I just go inside, so I know this.
That's fine. Well, the door was covered in blood, and the floor is covered in blood. And you have to wonder if Grandma hasn't hit menopause. So then Red walked up to what he assumed was her poor, sweet, sick grandma with the Vita ring from Kirkland. He assured, you know, he didn't want the cookies. And that's a really pointy hook hand, by the way. Apparently there is no sense of pain in his hands. So he said, "My grandma, you have really big eyes."
My grandma, you got really big eyes.
To which the hyena kind of like obviously heard the direction he was talking from and said, "Well, the better to see you with," but he couldn't hear it anyway. So after pantomiming,
I'm getting over here, Grandma.
don't mess with your poor grandma like that. And then you asked, "Well, you have a really oddly shaped muzzle, Grandma, and those spots."
What, teeth?
No, not the teeth. They say the muzzle. I mean, Grandma's got an odd muzzle with the strange spots all over her mouth.
Oh, yeah, Grandma, you got a funny looking muzzle.
And the spots will just chalk up to the disease she's supposed to have. And then you notice, "My Grandma, what big teeth you have."
My grandma, you got the freaking big teeth.
To which Grandma said, the better to eat you with, but he didn't hear it anyways.
I can't hear you, Grandma.
And proceeded to get up out of bed and revealed his true form.
Oh my God!
So, after running
It's a lion! Get in the
through
car!
the woods and easily evading his captor, Little Red, okay, not that little, but Red Cougar Hood, yeah, stumbled across a mighty hunter in the woods who had narcolepsy.
That was hilarious.
Hi there, Hunter.
Hi there, Hunter. Golly, wake up.
You would think that he would learn not to sleep on his axe, but you know. So, after waking the hunter up for the bedtime, Little Red said, hey, maybe you can help me with my problem.
Hey, maybe you can help me with my problem.
He said, I'm only going to do it for the bite rate. But, you know, he couldn't hit it.
What kind of outdoor man are you?
So after what appeared to be like him stealing her treasured goodies for Grandma, Red wasn't going to have any part of this, but kicked him in the shin.
Oh, I can do that.
And then he fell asleep. So after waking him up, reclaiming what was left of
Let's
Buttery.
throw this part out. Wait a minute.
Okay. Oh! Well, that's even less Buttery for Grandma now. Poor Grandma. Step over this way, guys.
Look, I need your help.
So after explaining his situation, the two of them headed back to the house and saw the hyena stumbling about, slipping on the blood and all that sort of
There
stuff.
he is, right there. Use that axe of yours to cut him up.
For some reason, they thought that Grandma would be alive inside, so they decided to cut him up with surgical precision with the axe. And out popped Grandma. This is like some really freaky stuff
wow.
I've seen on the internet. So Grandma was alive apparently, because we all like happy endings. But you know, she had stumps for hands because the hooks were missing. And tried to pick up the vitamin water, which doesn't have the cap anymore. Where did the cap go? Yes, and so Fred gave her the vitamin water, but she couldn't really hold it. It's all gone, just I'll give you something else.
He drank it all.
He drank it all, so here, we'll give you some warm gloves instead. Oh, wait.
Oh!
Here you go. Yeah, you just poke your hook through or something, and so Grandma reclaimed her hook hands, and Red fell in love with the narcoleptic, sorry, the narcoleptic axeman.
I get this smoke.
And made some very lovely children. The end.